Winding your way down on Baker Street. Today, Bobby at Gloss Autograph Collection comes to you bringing two actresses with the last name of Baker. So when I was a kid, this book, Flesh and Fantasy, was fascinating to me when it had this list of has-beens and people that had a failed light. And of course I have the autographs of most everybody on here, but we're going to focus on Carroll Baker. Now Carroll Baker is famous for quite a few things, but I sent her a letter and tried to feel out whether her address was real or not. And I was so excited when I was about, 14 or 15, and I got this back in the mail. So I immediately flooded her with a bunch of pictures, which I lost. She never sent them back because she moved or didn't want to sign them. Anyways, I saw the movie Harlow where she played Jean Harlow, and when I did have a chance to meet her in person, I had her sign this incredibly beautiful still. Look at her as Jean Harlow. Sorry for all of the glare there. Isn't she beautiful? And look at the great signature. She was great in Harlow, and if you haven't seen it, it's so good. Here's the soundtrack, which of course you know I have, and Angela Lansbury played her mom. It's a great movie, but of course she's mostly famous and Academy Award nominated and BAFTA nominated for Baby Doll. Now, she came to San Francisco to promote the release of Baby Doll, so I was able to meet her in person, and of course, here's the book itself. Boo! There's Baby Doll. And then I had her sign a little something to me. To Bobby, enjoy the reading, Baby Doll. And then while I was there, I might as well have her sign a few things. This was back when they would let you sign other things other than the book. So I had her sign the cover of Life magazine that she was on for Baby Doll, and a still from Cheyenne Autumn. But mostly the one I love is the one that's on my wall. Yes, look at this one. Boo! God, so much glare. This is her layout from Playboy, which I just love. I thought she was so beautiful in this layout from Playboy. So this is on my wall of fame in my dining room, which is full of cool blondes. The second Baker that I want to talk about is Miss Diane Baker, who is in great films like Hitchcock's Marnie. That's what this is from. This is one of those little trading postcards that they had in the 60s. She was in The Best of Everything with Joan Crawford. She did three things with Joan Crawford. This is from MGM's The Prize in the early 60s. And she also is, of course, famous for being in Silence of the Lambs as the senator when Hannibal Lecter said, "Did you nurse Catherine? Toughened your nipples, didn't it?" Anyways, I mostly love her for Strait-Jacket, and if you don't have this DVD, you need to get it because her commentary is great. I ran into her in person and saw her at a convention, but I ran into her at a Petula Clark concert. So I had her sign the back of this random flyer and then mounted it with a picture from Strait-Jacket. And then I made this a compilation for her when I met her and had her sign this compilation from Strait-Jacket. But mostly, I love the scene in Strait-Jacket when she's slamming into the mask of Joan Crawford's face and she's like, "I love you, I hate you, I love you, I hate you." And I had her inscribe my favorite line, "Don't you see? She's insane." I love that. Anyways, that's my stories for today. It's just a quick and simple Baker Day. Hoping you're all doing well. I'll talk to you soon. This is Bobby at Gloss, signing out for now.